All right, what's up, guys? So sorry for the late upload here. I was at the range for a really long time, and we're going to kind of talk about the reason why. Uh, so my last video that I made it with a brand new laptop I just bought, and the 2022 laptop took over 12 hours to upload a somewhat brief video to YouTube. And a 2019 Chromebook takes about 13 minutes, I'd say. That was a random number. There's no purpose behind it. But it didn't take long at all. So I gave that laptop to my son, who lives with his mom a couple cities away. And I just cut all the bullshit. I went straight to the top of the line, and I got the best possible device for making videos, video editing, sketching, typing, all that sort of thing. Sorry, all those sorts of things. So let's see how this goes. And if it doesn't work, I'll just throw this shit at the wall and stick with my Chromebook. All right. So I don't want to take a lot of your time. I just kind of want to test this out and laugh about a couple things here. So we all know the Ukraine-Russia thing is happening, I guess, if you want to believe that. Apparently there was a bunch of Redditors, right, who knew that Russia, which as much as the media says that they aren't, Russia is a major world power. To deny that is just to be a contrarian, I guess. You just want to argue. Russia is a major world power. Ukraine is not. These people left the safety and security of their home and went to the Ukraine with nothing to help the Ukraine lose. I mean, that's what's going to happen. Let's cut the bullshit, okay? Russia is huge, is powerful, has had one leader since I was born. They are notoriously strong people on an individual level. Ukraine is volatile, constantly has new leaders in and out, so loyalty is never actually laid down by anyone. It's America's whore. That's what it is. It's America's little Russian whore. These people left their families and everything that they had, and they went to join the losing side in what they jokingly call World War III. Okay? I'm sure some of you guys probably know about that, if not all of you guys. This is what I was talking to someone about while I was trying out my 1911 today. So these people get to the Ukraine. Ukraine is a nation that received $15 billion in relief funds to fight Russia. These people get there with nothing. And when they try to help Ukraine lose this war a little slower, they're given no gun, they're given no office or no rank, they're given nothing. And they're told to go to the capital where supposedly there's an active firefight. They're supposed to go there and help the Ukrainians defend against the Russians. By themselves, they're supposed to travel across this foreign land. I mean, the thing is, if there wasn't an airport where they were at in Ukraine, they probably wouldn't have made it there. But these people get there, they were given nothing, and they were told to go walk into gunfire, essentially. And now they're crying about something that was obvious. It's unfortunate, don't get me wrong. But what could you expect from the average person on Reddit other than them walking directly into gunfire? Let's be real here. I was on Reddit. I created a Reddit account, and I had Reddit for 4 minutes. 4 minutes. When I'm on these social media platforms, I try to not speak. I try to just soak in information, get a consensus on what people believe, how they're influenced by the media, and just things for these little videos that I make. I was on Reddit for 4 minutes and got banned. One comment. Alright, so that's unfortunate. It really is, that these people probably never see their families again. They went to fight a losing battle, which isn't necessarily bad or wrong on its own. If people don't join the losing side in a battle, they can't win at all, you know? So these people went there, and they got told to walk into gunfire. They'll probably never see their families again. It's the reason why the media constantly mocks Russia and mocks Putin. And I'm not saying Putin's a good guy, but they are definitely lying. They'll mock Putin, and they'll say, oh, angry white supremacist neo-Nazi Russia man, bad. And people are so polarized. They are so, I wish I knew the word for it. It's the same thing that happened with Trump, right? And I'm not saying that Trump is a good guy either, but the news said so many times, repeatedly, back to back to back to back to back, that Trump was this and Trump was that, and Trump was all these terrible things, and Trump had all these horrible qualities of a human being, that people actually believed it, accepted it, and were willing to fight against him. This is the same thing that happened with these Redditors. They're so polarized and politicized in their own minds that they actually thought that they could go to the Ukraine with nothing. No food. Why would you go to a war without a gun? I can say that if the nation that you represent is giving this country $15 billion, they should probably have weapons. But they don't. So the media saying all these things, and they say, oh, the Ukrainians are kicking these Russians' asses. We laughed about an article that said, Ukrainians were in a firefight with Russians, and the Russians just ducked and hid and cowered, curled up in a ball and started crying. And I mean, there's no video evidence of this. It's pretty much an opinion piece. And they put those articles like that, similar articles, trying to embarrass Russia and belittle the Russian military. And then at the same time, they put out articles that show Ukraine bombed to Swiss cheese. And also, the Ukrainian president has banned any male over the age of 18 from leaving the Ukraine. How is this nation supposed to be winning a war, but also, if you're able to fight, you're not allowed to leave because they're going to need you? It's lies. It's the same people that lied to you about this medical condition that was happening. The same people that lied to you about weapons of mass destruction. The same people that lied to you about Gaddafi. The same exact people that have lied this entire time are still in power because nobody does anything. No one does shit about anything. I'm almost to the point where I believe you could do anything you want to people, and they will not say anything at all. They won't do nothing. Nothing. Nothing is worth fighting for unless it's another nation. Nothing's worth defending. Nothing is sacred unless it's someone else's. That's really how it's been. The media has people so fucked up in their own minds that they will spit on their own country, throw their own God-given rights to the side, and swear that those are bad things. You shouldn't have the right to freedom of speech. You shouldn't have the right to defend your life by whatever means are necessary. And then they will go to help a losing side in a war. That's the power of the media. That is some powerful shit. It's crazy. So, it's good to laugh at it. But at the same time, it's really sad, and it's really, really stupid. How stupid can you be to leave your own family and your own children and go all the way around on the opposite side of the fucking planet to fight for people who wouldn't take the time to spit on you? The sad thing is, we know that these politicians are reflections of the people, right? If there aren't a bunch of corrupt-ass people in America, corrupt leaders don't get elected. It doesn't happen. The Ukraine would be the same. America has been using Ukraine as, like I said, its little Russian whore, to make Russia mad for decades. They send the money to Ukraine. Ukraine just pokes Russia and pesters it and pesters it and pesters it. Of course, when Russia does something back, Russia's the bad guy. That's that leftist mindset. That's where they're at right now. It really doesn't make sense. I don't understand how someone can be so distorted that makes sense to them. But I'll probably never understand, because the thing is, a corrupt person and someone who has integrity, they don't think alike. You will never think like them. It won't happen. When you see them and they get put out all over TV and all over the internet by the media, and they say shit that's just dumb, that's because they don't have integrity. They don't have morals. They don't think like you or me. But that's it. This took a little longer than I wanted, but that's okay. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. I got it. So after, I did have to order this new equipment and stuff. So after we talk about this idea of messiahs in every area of a person's life, we're going to talk about the results of the fall of Babylon, right? Because we know that Babylon is this same system of corporations, media, corporations, and governments, and churches, and all these things that have sway over the individual. Those are Babylon, the commercial codes. If it obeys the commercial codes, it's part of Babylon. What happened when Babylon fell? The short answer is mass confusion, chaos ensued, because it is a source of order for the immoral the immoral person that doesn't have integrity. They need the system. Without that, they have no guidance. They don't have rules. They don't have order. So we are absolutely witnessing Babylon fall. Every single part of it is crumbling, and it's struggling just to keep the illusion up at this point. Babylon is crumbling, and we know what the result is. Mass confusion. It's going to be glorious. Love you guys. I'll see you soon.